In this video, you will learn to use theoretical probability to make predictions. Reminder that theoretical probability of an event is what should happen in the experiment. It's the probability of an outcome occurring out of the total number of possible outcomes. If you plan to perform multiple trials of the same event, you can use theoretical probability to make predictions by using equivalent ratios. So an example on a coin. Theoretically, the probability of getting heads is the number of heads on the coin, which is 1, or the total number of outcomes, which is 2. So the probability is 1/2. If I flip the coin 50 times, and I want to predict how many times I should land on heads, well, right now I know it's 1/2 is the theoretical probability. So if I make an equivalent ratio to that, out of 50 trials, I get from 2 to 50 by multiplying by 25. So I do the same thing to 1. 1 times 25 is 25. So I should land on heads 25 times out of 50 trials. Okay, looking at this spinner. The theoretical probability of landing on blue is the number of blue sections out of the total number of sections. So I have 3 blue sections and 12 total sections. I can simplify that ratio to 1/4. If I'm going to spin the spinner 60 times and I want to predict how many times I should land on blue, I'm going to start with my theoretical probability, 1/4. I'm going to make an equivalent ratio out of 60 trials. So how do I get from 4 to 60? 4 times 15. So I do the same thing to my numerator of my ratio, or fraction. 1 times 15 is 15. So I should get 15 blue spins out of 60 trials. On a number cube, if I'm going to roll a number cube 1 time, what is the probability of rolling a 3 or 4? So theoretically, there are 2 different possible outcomes at work, 1, 3, and 1, 4. And there are 6 total outcomes on the die, or the number cube. So that ratio simplifies to 1/3. If I'm going to roll that number cube 30 times, I'm going to start with my theoretical probability, 1/3. And now I'm going to do 30 trials. How many times do I get a 3 or 4? I get from 3 to 30 by multiplying by 10. So 1 times 10 is 10. So 10 times I expect to get a 3 or a 4 out of 30 trials. Now it's your turn. You're going to pick a marble from the bag and replace it. The marbles are shown above. So part A, determine the theoretical probability of picking a green marble. And part B, use equivalent ratios to predict how many times you should pick, and we're going to change this to green, if you perform the experiment 45 times.